Today's Sunday and it's the 30th of April, end of April 2023, and we're with Angela today, and we've come to the Mallorca Fashion Outlet to see what bargains they've got. Looks like a few other people have joined us as well. So we got up this morning. It was actually a bit wet on the ground, so there'd been a little bit of rain, but that cleared up. We went out, we've had a lovely breakfast at Chimelli's, and we've headed towards the festival park, or the Mallorca Fashion Outlet. And it's gone a bit grey, a bit dull. There's some dark clouds above, so probably a good place to come to. We've got a little bit of shade if there is any spots of rain, but we've also got lots of things to see and lots of shops to visit. So I'm sure Anita and Angela are going to be really happy, and I'll just find something to do while they're doing whatever they do. See who comes out with the best bargains. Yeah, smile for the camera. So, end of the month, it'll be May Day tomorrow, bank holiday here in Majorca. As the name suggests, the Mallorca Fashion Outlet is mostly about clothes and shoes and the accessories that go with the clothes and the shoes. But there is a little bit more to this fashion outlet than clothes and shoes. One of the things here is the fountains, which this area sometimes is actually open to children to play on, so not at the moment. It's also where there are lots of restaurants, so at this end we've got lots of them: Diablitos, Gino's there, Restaurant, Scallop, and McDonald's, and Amorino. But then on the top, upper level, there's some more restaurants, and I can see here the American Diner, there's the Blockhouse, and another restaurant which just says Terrazas, and so there's lots of places where you can come and eat. And I guess lots of people do that. Also, to keep the children happy, we've got a really quite pretty merry-go-round. I need to just have a closer look at that. This one is a really oldie-worldy, Jules Verne inspired merry-go-round with really quite ornate decor. Next to that there's a cheeky festival, which is a play area for younger children, and a little karting area, which I guess you can go karting there. I don't know, it's not a place I've been. In the past as well, there would have been ice skating, but probably not at this time of the year. Another great attraction here at the festival park is the cinemas. There's a whole set of cinemas here, and it's got an IMAX as well if you really like the really big screen. Most, if not all, of the films will be in Spanish though. What you have to look for is any that say VOSE, which stands for Version Original Subtitled in Espanol, in Spanish. And I can't see any at the moment that are in the original language. I have had them in the past, and Anita and I and some of the family have actually been here to watch video films in the original languages. So it's somewhere you can inquire about, and if your Spanish is up to it or you're learning Spanish, then well, why not watch the film in Spanish? If you want films in the original language, though, you're probably best going to one of the cinemas in Palma that specialises in original language films. And one of those is the Cine Theater. Pretty much only has original language films. Not always in English, of course, because films are made in other languages, so you'll find films in Japanese or German or French or Italian, whatever language the film was originally made in. all the big name sort of brands here at the Mallorca Fashion Outlet, and quite often at really good discounted prices. So that's the big Nike store at the end there, Converse over there, if you're into those sorts of things. Something I've never really seen here before is, but looks like you can get yourself a car here. Closed for the festival, so it doesn't look as though I'm going to get one today. But this is Tesla. And Tesla cars have actually become very popular here in Mallorca, and I suppose Mallorca really is an ideal place to trial one of these vehicles because you can't actually travel very far. And there's a Tesla. And what I have noticed is some taxis are now actually Teslas. And that seems like quite a good idea actually, because they've got about the right sort of range for them for a whole day. Charge them overnight and you're ready for the next day. And if you're lucky enough to have one of these free charging stations, then you're not actually paying anything to keep your car running, which for a taxi driver it must be quite significant. Many of the charging points here in Majorca are actually free, apparently. And more people are having solar panels put onto their roofs where they can, and I guess then you get free electricity which you can charge your car up with. It's not quite lunchtime yet, so some of the cafes and restaurants are not actually open, so they'll just be working, getting ready, setting up for lunch in the next 35-40 minutes. I've let the ladies go on their own, so that's a bit dangerous. I'm going to go through here. Here's a shop that isn't clothes or fashion related, games. And that seems to be quite well patronised. But there are not a lot of alternative shops here to clothes and fashion, which is something that bothers me a little bit. I mean, I do quite like to go and look at some of the clothes here, but I do like to have a bit of variety and have a look at other things. I'll see if I can spot anything that might be an alternative. There's one or two cookware, maybe some jewellery stalls as well, where you can go buy a watch. Play area for the children. But my go-to place really is El Corte Inglés, and see if I can spot a bargain in there. Don't think I'll be getting a pair of Ugg boots though. So this actually used to be the entrance. They changed it all and moved the entrance up a little. I'm not sure what the sense was of that, because they didn't actually move anything else inside. There must have been a reason. Well, I'm going to take a look in here, see what I can find, and I'll catch up when I come out. Well, I did see a pair of trousers I quite liked, but do I actually need a pair of trousers? Probably not, so I'll carry on having a look around. So while you're having a look around to your shopping, see what clothes you like, there are distractions, and ice cream could be one of them. But no, not for me. And there's a Clark shop here. We go to Clark's Village in Somerset quite often, so we know Clark's very well. And funnily enough, I have actually bought shoes from here and from Clark's Village. And this will be liking all of the flowers that we've got. Hugo Boss store. And so just to show that they do have the accessories to go with all of the clothes, you can buy yourself a watch. What else might you need? Quite like these big chunky sorts of watches. So, sunglasses. I'm not a sunglass person. I need to wear sunglasses all the time, but even though we're in a very bright sunny country, it's something I don't tend to be bothered about, really. And said there was kitchen accessories, so here you can get your knives and forks and your spoons and all the other accessories that might well go with that. Pots and pans, it's quite high quality stuff. I think that's what we've got actually, one of those. It used to be Brooks Brothers. Not anymore, it's a ladies' shop. And probably the last time we came, we went to Skechers, and that's where I bought my trainers from. So got my Skechers on today, and they're doing a brisk business. So lots and lots of people in there, pretty full. Opticians. And another kitchen shop. Let's have some different things here. Gourmet grill to a raclette. And then across there we've got some local shoes. These camper from Inca. And back down to the main drag. So I've spotted the ladies already. They're sitting down. I bet they've ordered a coffee. See some more of the restaurants up top there, and there's one Il Tano which we've seen more and more of all over the island. Must be a group. Certainly the Il Tano, there's a couple of them in Palma Nova that we've been to. We've been to one of them. So, sheltering under a brolly. Have you bought lots? You haven't bought anything? Whoa, it's a good day today then.
You?
Well, neither of us actually found anything to buy, so we stopped off for a drink instead. So, cheers everyone. Cheers.
Cheers. Not time for wine yet.
Not quite wine o'clock. Well, we might not have found any clothes bargains to buy, but I'm sure Anita's going to find something in this shop to take home. Anyway, that's us done for today, so thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.